Hey guys, today is Friday, so therefore we're going to be doing your reading for today. And today we'll be reading The Most Wonderful Answer of All by Neil Levin. Once there was a magical fairy who had the gift of granting wishes. Every half moon she granted one wish to one elf. Lately, however, it was hard to decide whose wish to grant. It wasn't that there were so many elves who deserved to have a wish come true. It was that there were so many who didn't deserve it at all. So, on the night of the next half moon, she devised a plan to find a worthy elf. She folded her wings and donned a tattered clothes. She put on thin stockings and worn boots and covered her face with a veil. When she wobbled through the forest using a crooked tree branch as a cane, soon she smelled hot peppermint tea and saw an elf cupping a mug in his hands. "Good day, good friend. I seem to have lost my way," she said in a raspy voice. "Could you please help me get home?" "Why me?" The elf blew steam from his mug. "These are a lot of elves around here." "Okay," said the beggar. "I'll find someone else." She soon came upon a second elf polishing stone. "Good day, good friend," the beggar sighed. "I'm a bit lost. I don't suppose you could help guide me home." "Why now?" The elf said. "I'm busy. Can't you see?" "Never mind." The beggar shook her head. The third elf came along, was napping under a mushroom. The beggar tapped his shoulder with her cane. "Good day, good friend. I seem to be lost. Could you help me find a way home?" "Why bother?" The elf yawned. "I'd rather take a nap." He rolled over and went back to sleep. The beggar sighed. Then she sat to think. Soon she heard a trumpet toot. She looked up to find an elf riding a pony. He wore a paper crown and a purple cape like a prince. "Silly elf," the beggar muttered. "He thinks he's someone special. What's troubling you, my friend?" he asked. The beggar adjusted her veil and said, "Oh dear, Prince, no one seems to care about my problems. I've asked 3 elves to help me get home," she said. "Why me?" "Why the second said, "Why now?" The third said, "Why bother?" "Would you help me?" The prince paused and said, "Why not?" The beggar's eyes lit up. "The most wonderful answer of all. But there is something you should know," the prince said as he helped the beggar on the pony. "I'm not really a prince. I'm an ordinary elf with an extraordinary dreams. That's why I dress this way." "Well, there's something you should know, too. I'm not really a lost and lonely beggar. I'm really a magical fairy." The elf turned, and sure enough, a fairy was sitting behind him. Her cane had become a magic wand, and she waved it over his head. "You are a prince," she said, "in more ways than one."